Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Thank you for being here with me today. Happy Christmas. Hope that you're doing great wherever you are. And I'm thinking about you. I don't know whether you're watching this now surrounded by family and friends and, and grandchildren and neighbors. It could be just, I'm popping up on your screen while you're home alone. Now I'm spending Christmas alone myself, and I really wanted just to connect with you and let you know that you're on my mind. I'm thinking about you and sending lots and lots of love. It's a time of year when I think when we reflect. I mean, it's been probably a busy build up to the day. We've had other holidays and things going on during December, and now we're here. We've made it to the day, which is Christmas Day. Not a lot of shops are open, so maybe you're watching a movie or reading a book or just opening some presents or just journaling or reading. Maybe just taking time for yourself. And whatever you're doing, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Whether you're sitting there physically by yourself, you're surrounded, honestly, by women all around the world in our 60 and Me community who are the same. I think whenever we sometimes think about, being alone, just go out for a walk and notice how many other people are by themselves. And this is just it's one of the outcomes of this pandemic that we have been dealing with, that we're spending more time by ourselves. And it's hard. I know it's hard because most of us are social in our, beings, and we want to connect, even if it's not, in crowds. I think when you ask some women in our 60 and Me community, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you sort of fueled by being with other people or prefer being alone? Most people will say, I'm kind of a mix. And I think that is the human condition. Now, a lot of women are spending this day alone by choice. And so I think you're probably really doing some fun things. You've got it planned. You've got the food. You've got some entertainment. But there are women here, I'm sure, who are alone not by choice and who don't want to be alone. And you're the ones right now that I want to talk to, because I want you to know that whatever it is you're going through, it's going to be okay. We are here for you. Now, you may be alone because you've lost your partner, or you've lost a friend, or you're just, by choice not able to, or by requirement, not being able to travel. You can't get to your family. You can't get to your friends because of COVID restrictions. And so that's another, just another reason that you might be sitting there by yourself and not really feeling, happy about it. But honestly, this is going to pass. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get to the other side of this crazy time, and we'll be different for it. I've really thought a lot about this, and I'm feeling like, this is our growth as human beings, to be moving into this new world. It's not the same. It never will be the same. So take this opportunity today to take a breath, cook yourself a nice meal, have a drink, just know that you are part of an amazing group of women over 60 who are really, I think, empowering a response to our current situation. We've got the experience, we've got the perspective, we've got the lens on, on life. We know we can help other people. And I've found in my own conversations with the younger people, they actually appreciate it. We've been through a lot of things that they haven't, and they just have no perspective on how things heal themselves and how we move forward stronger, stronger and more, just more mature and wise. And we are becoming the crones, the wise women, and I think that that's something to be proud of. And there's one thing I wanted to remind you this Christmas Day, is that there are people all around the world who don't know that this is even Christmas. They've got a world around them that's difficult and different in many ways. And I'd like to just take some time in our hearts to think about our global family, the global community that is all dealing with life as best they can. They're trying their best to raise children, to make a living, to stay healthy, to find food and a place to live. And, there's just so much in our world that we have got to be grateful for. And I just think it's important on these kinds of days of kind of moments where the whole world is kind of thinking about it's Christmas Day, it's December 25th. And just use that moment to kind of, close our eyes and just connect as best we can with everyone. I really think it's important. And there's one other thing I wanted to share with you on this Christmas Day conversation. And maybe you can leave me in the comment section below what you think about, what I'm going to be talking about, because I think it's it's a way to get your mind set for the future. And that is to deal with this concept of imperfection. We want to be perfect. You know, I remember when I was married and had our children at home, you know, we had dinner on Christmas Day. We had the settings were all laid out, and the glasses, and the Christmas tree was decorated with one of many themes that I had, you know, purchased lights and things for, you know, the fruit year and the year of the, oh, I don't know, there were all kinds of, you know, the sparkly year and the year of the bells, you know, just like every year we had a theme. And it was part of this amazing organization around creating a perfect family situation for Christmas Day. And, you know, sometimes it went okay, and sometimes there were tears. You know, sometimes it didn't work out the way that we thought, especially as the children got older and they had their own things, they had their own desires, and, you know, they're pulling on, you know, whether to spend time at home or do their own thing. And, you know, there were lots of, I'm sure all of you went through this, but it's all around this concept of looking for perfection in our lives, and it just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I've done some research on this using like Psychology Today and other groups that know about this process of imperfection and how people get so hung up with it, because it can affect our happiness levels in so many ways. And maybe it's a way to just think about your future, that there is no such thing as perfection. We are perfectly imperfect, and we don't have to please everybody. You know, perfection is always something that's judged or, you know, compared to a perception of someone else. Does it look perfect? Is it the right situation? Have you created the right environment for someone else? And the theme that came up as I was researching, thinking about imperfection, and this wabi-sabi philosophy, which is Japanese concept of there's beauty in imperfection. And, you know, you don't throw things away as they break. You actually fill the cracks with gold, because that imperfection makes them special and perfect in their own way. And one of the things it says in lots of articles about how to deal with this desire to be perfect is to actually surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who love you unconditionally, who care about you regardless of what you look like, how much money you have, where you live, what your skills are, all of that. Just that you are there. They're there for you. They love you. And that is, in my mind, what 60 and Me offers you. You know, we have been here now for 10 years, and we have been constantly talking this message of acceptance and self-acceptance and self-confidence about the changes that you go through as you get older, the wrinkles, the creases, all those things. Your face is not perfect anymore. Your body can't run as fast. It's not as strong. Your body's changing. Your mindset is shifting from the outside world to a more inner reflective conversation. The other thing is to find unconventional role models. This is something that was suggested. Look for people that are a little different. You know, don't judge others by how they look or what their philosophy or even their values are. Look at them as whole people. And people always come to these things, you know, with complexity. So that's another thing that helps you to feel less imperfect. And you look at people that just are different than you. Try to work with what you have is one of the things that was mentioned too. I mean, you may not have the perfect house, the perfect decor, the perfect clothes, the perfect anything, but make the best of what you've got. And to be honest, I think this last couple of years of the pandemic has actually given us that kind of perspective of making do with what we've actually got, and make the positive, you know, see the positive in the negative. You know, look at a situation, and you can either make it like, oh, that's horrible that happened, or you can say, what did I learn from that? You know, what did I learn from that negative thing, or that's something that I didn't really expect or didn't want? What did I learn from it? How can I be stronger because of it? And I hope that you take that away on this day, this Christmas day, that you're probably sitting at home, if you're alone, thinking, oh, if only I had this, it would be a better day, or it would be happier. Or maybe you're just having fun celebrating, and that's awesome too. You know, I really want you to know that we're here with you regardless. Your imperfections give you a beautiful humanity, and that's what we're here for at 60 and Me. I hope it's been a good year for you. We've got lots more videos coming in this year, but somehow this day, Christmas Day, just seemed to be one that I could take a pause and wish you all the happiest Christmas, and however you're celebrating, wherever you are in the world. This is the day, if you're a Christian, that you celebrate a very important milestone in your faith. and I respect and love you for that. If you are not in that framework, it's a day where you maybe get together with family and friends and wish them well, wish them happiness. And if you're a grandma, you can celebrate Santa. If the question hasn't come up yet, he does exist in our hearts, and it's just that idea of giving and sharing and taking care of everybody. And just enjoy this day to the full, and have a good meal, have something to drink, do something that you love, something that brings you joy and bliss in your life. Happy Christmas Day. I'm with you in spirit, and hope that you have a fabulous time alone or with friends and family. And know that I love you. I love you very, very much, all of you. I respect your choices. I respect your values and your perspectives on things. You're doing the best you can. And just take care of yourselves. Be well, and know that we're here for you. Lots and lots of love. Happy Christmas.